What's going on, my fellow residents? It's me, TheFrozenCavern, and today we're going to continue through our journey through Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix. And last episode, we went through all of Agrabah, and in this episode, we're going to begin with Halloween Town. Now, I wonder if we can get through Halloween Town in one episode as well, hopefully without it being 45 minutes long. And honestly, the main reason why it was extended by maybe like, 6 minutes is because of, well, probably not even like 6, it's probably more than that, but let's say average 6 minutes, which is still dumb because there was only. Anyway, I'm completely dodging the point. The extra time that was added was really only because of unexpected cutscenes on my end. I don't exactly know where all the cutscenes are, so if the episode ends up being longer than I would like, that's mainly the reason why. I decided to take a shot and just also have the boss in. Didn't expect a bunch of extra cutscenes as well.
Hey, this is Halloween Town, right?
Well, it sure does look like Halloween.
By the way, those are orange lights, so it kind of fits the tone of Halloween with it being orange. I mean, if it was something that was like, say, Christmas colored or Easter colored, then it would be a little strange. I mean, orange can kind of be for Easter, but not really. It's not really associated with Easter at all. But, not that, go for the chest, but if it was some other, like, really bright color, like pink for whatever odd reason, then it would seem a little weird. Okay, but for it to be like everywhere, yeah, that's definitely strange.
Sora, Donald, and Goofy! Welcome back! And Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas? Don't you mean Happy Halloween?
Of course! Halloween greetings from Jack Skellington, the Pumpkin King!
By the way, this kind of makes me wonder why, both, my phone's going off, that's nice, but why, both Halloween Town and Christmas Town wasn't in Kingdom Hearts 1, because in Kingdom Hearts 1, it was just Halloween Town. There wasn't any form of Christmas Town, or any reference to, Christmas at all. There wasn't even, like, Santa Claus mentioned, but in here, it is. I mean, it's not bad, but it's questionable why it wasn't in the first game in the first place.
She's working on something no self-respecting Santa Claus can do without. Come along, I'll show you.
A Halloween Town Christmas.
Yeah, that's probably not the best idea, because, oh, what was the name of that, like, horror Santa Claus movie? I forget what it was. If I could remember what the name of that was, that would be such a good time, but I can't remember the name. I'm pretty sure it started with, like, a K or something. Goodness, that choked up, but I don't remember the name. I could probably look it up during this cutscene, actually. Horror, that's not right. Horror, Santa movie, or whatever. Krampus, that's what it was. Krampus.
Hello, Doctor. Where's Sally?
To be honest, I thought it had more of an, like, elaborate name than that, but whatever. By the way, since my voice changes, or changes, quote unquote, whenever I'm looking away from the mic, that was the reason why, because I was typing on a computer to find out what the name was.
Hey, this is way too heavy.
Let's toss it.
You do, and you'll be sorry. Now bring it over here. Hee-haw!
And that's why you don't throw precious equipment material or whatever you may have.
Imbeciles! Now my experiment is ruined!
Sally, did you finish it? I want to show my good friends.
I'm sorry, Jack. I need a little bit more time.
Oh. Well, that's all right. Just as long as it's ready for Christmas.
But, Jack...
I'd best be off. I've got to go get Sandy Claus right away. Wonderful to see you again. Goodbye for now.
Go get Santa Claus.
Please, Sora. I'm afraid something terrible will happen if Jack goes through with this. You can say that again.
Sora? Are those strange-looking fellows in the town square with you?
Huh? What fellows?
You know, the ones who wanted to spoil Halloween and Christmas? What are they
I
called
mean,
again?
Christmas was never involved in one, but if they weren't involved with us, well, they were kind of involved, but not really. If they weren't friends with us, I guess I can say. If they weren't friends with us in the first game, why would they be friends with us in this game?
First, the Heartless.
And of course, Sora's fantasizing about meeting with Santa. And I mean, that's kind of fair, but you do also still have a job. So yeah, Sora, get onto that. You also don't have auto limit. Okay. Auto healing. Yeah, we're gonna need. No, auto healing isn't too needed. Problem is, I don't get anything else whenever I use it. I might as well just keep it on then, just so I have something else. Finishing leap, and then Goofy has auto healing. Okay, well he doesn't really need that. What other ability do I have? Ooh, quick run. Gonna need that. But oh, I need 5 in order to get that. Okay, meh. Oh, I have 18. That's not bad. 5. All right. And now we equip the new ability. Okay, and Jack, give me your items. You don't have many, but that's okay. 80 items will do. Get rid of all this new stuff in here. I forgot we had a summon too. Might have to show that off at some point. But don't care about anything in the journal. Get to the chest. That's the second time that has happened. Alright, so I think we have to deal with the Heartless immediately. I'm not entirely sure. Let me save on a different file. There we go. Because if I end up saving on the file I'm currently playing, that's going to end up being very, very bad. Because if a recording messes up, I'm not going to be able to go back and fix it. So, well, not go back and fix it. Go back and re-record it.
You fiends! Leave Halloween Town at once, by order of the mayor! Jack, where are you? I'm only an elected official. I can't handle this by myself! Jack!
We're on it.
By the way, I think this is the only game that has, well, only Kingdom Hearts game that has two of the same, well, two characters that have the same name that aren't, like, of course, the same person. So, yeah, that's a little weird, because I'm pretty sure when Goofy, I don't know if Donald does it either, but I know Goofy does, where whenever he calls for Jack Skellington's name, he says, like, the full name. He doesn't just say Jack. Which is kind of weird. Why don't they say Jack Sparrow? Because I'm pretty sure they don't do that whenever they're calling for him. Because I know Sora doesn't, which probably means that the others don't, but not too entirely sure. And Goofy's not attacking him because I didn't set him to do that, so yay. And he doesn't have any items either, so yeah, he's not going to be doing anything, really. I think that's a... No, there's two other enemies here. Yeah, I'll get the stickers later. I just have to deal with the Heartless for now. Which there are a lot of. Okay, surprisingly enough, I didn't get hit, but might as well get hit anyways. There we go. I don't know if you... I'm trying to look at my health bar. I can't really tell if I took any damage from that. If I did, it's a very small amount. Because you can take damage from some of the stuff around here. Where's the... There you are. Just standing there. Get over here. There we go. Very satisfying combat, just knocking you around. How is Sandy Claus supposed to relax with all this going on? That's it, fellows. Sandy Claus needs bodyguards. Are you up to the task? Oz. Yeah. Yeah, there's really only one, like, legitimate reason, quote-unquote legitimate reason why, Sora wants to be Santa's bodyguard.
What should we bring along next time?
A bucket full of caterpillars!
Or something even worse? Who's that? Some old hag?
Silence.
A witch?
Perhaps you three could be of use to me. Come along, all of you. I'll show you the true meaning of mischief.
You know, I'm kind of... it's a little bit surprising that they don't know who Maleficent is, because...
just past the graveyard.
Oogie Boogie was working alongside them in Kingdom Hearts 1, and Oogie was working with Maleficent. So I guess it's kind of like a sense of underlings and then a higher power, and then there's a higher power on top of that. So hold on, let me mess with the stickers first. So it kind of makes sense that they don't know who Maleficent is, but then at the same time, I can't speak. Same time, it kind of doesn't. There's a need to fix that. There we go. Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about that. That one, there's that puzzle, and then there's another one which I'm more than likely not gonna be able to finish by the end of the Let's Play. Speaking of which, this is gonna be a long Let's Play, dude. It's gonna be the longest one I have on the channel, because the longest one I have, goodness, I don't remember how long it actually is. It's around 20 something, but I'm pretty sure Slide 2 is a holder for that at this current time. But at some point, Kingdom Hearts 2 will beat that. Like, there's no... there's an absolute guarantee that it will. It's only a matter of time. But who knows when that will happen. As long as I keep recording and uploading, that will come sooner than later. But as of recently, recording has been a little rickety, as I should probably say. And once I get to this cutscene, I'm gonna take a drink because I really need to. Been talking a lot, and I like just finished recording like most of Crash, so well, most of the finale for it. I still have to do Stormy Ascent, which yay!
And I found this. Beyond this door is a world filled with wonders, the likes of which you've never seen. At first, I couldn't believe my eyes. Everything was so fresh and exciting.
Come on, just open it.
Also, it's kind of weird how Sora's necklace crown thing, it's not silver like it normally is, it's gold. I kind of don't know why they changed it. I mean, imagining it, it does look better gold than silver, so that might be the reason why they changed it. But it is like a small little detail that I noticed. And only just noticed, too. I'm not really sure if they did that in Kingdom Hearts 1 either.
Cool.
How many times have they exited like a door and they're all just on the ground? Because they did that with Timeless River. There was somewhat of a scene similar to that in Twilight Town, but they didn't exit a door. So that's 2. And then they also did jump on Abu at the end of Agrabah, so that's 4, kind of. Now, also, a little thing that it's a little weird to be a Final Mix exclusive, it's actually the costumes that Sora, Donald, and Goofy are wearing. These are Final Mix exclusive, the Christmas Town costumes. I kind of don't know why it is, but it is. There's nothing I can really do about it. But yeah, it's just something. I keep messing up that elixir, but I don't really know why they would decide to do that. Seems like a very, very strange thing to do. Do I have anything that's better than what I already have? I have the garnet. Okay, that one I don't have anything better for. So it might be better to buy at least one. And then I'll just make purchases as things go along. And then it'll also make it easier for getting things for other people. So you need an upgrade. You need a definite upgrade. You can take that. Wait, no, you need magic more than anything else. So can Goofy? No, he has that already. Okay, I guess I'll get rid of the silver ring, most likely, and the, Tourmaline? I think that's the name, Tourmaline ring. And I'll give him this, an aquamarine. Because they don't need it as much as I do, whenever it comes to, like, AP and junk. Trying to do two things at the same time, both talking and explaining what I'm trying to do. Goodness, it's never been more difficult. Because I don't really have to do it all that often. You don't really need Blizzard in this world, I think. Not sure. You don't really need much. I think Thunder's like the only one they actually like need resistances to. So we should be fine there. Let's keep going.
Here too?
On guard, loyal bodyguards.
Alright, so here is the it's the Jack-in-the-Box Heartless. I don't know why people complain about the cars. These Jack-in-the-Box Heartless, way more annoying because they have attacks that you cannot block. So yay, they can be very, very vicious. They can get to you very quickly, they can somewhat resist being stunned. But once you can get them stunned, make sure you take them out first. But yeah, they have a decent amount of health, they can have a decently high mobility, they resist stun, they have moves that you can't block, ow, and they can do a lot of damage to you, so, oh goodness, these things are vicious. Using a limit here, oh, I don't have any MP, right. Ow, stop it. This was not the best idea. Except if I'm able to stun him, but that wasn't going to stay like that for very long. I'm going to use an item just to be safe. And thankfully with the item boost, the potion has greater effect. Yeah, that Jack in the Box, I can't speak today. The Jack in the Box there is just waiting for us to go over there. Oh my goodness, that took out. Oh, I can't even use his, okay. By the way, there's two different forms of Trinity. If you use Trinity while it's just like you and, well, goodness, it's gonna be a little bit of explaining. If you use Trinity when you have Sora, Donald, and Goofy in your party, then it uses a move that all three of you use. But if it's just you and Donald, or you and Goofy in the party, then it'll use some other thing that just instantly teleports you to either the nearest enemy or whatever enemy you're locked onto. And the one where it just warps you, it doesn't really do too much damage, but I mean, I've seen it be really useful in speedruns. I mean, I'm not doing a speedrun, so yay, but it could still be decently used. Helps keep you out of danger, and all limits, when you're actually in the whole limit thing, it keeps you from being damaged, so. Or at least whenever you're using, like, the attacks.
Sora, sir.
I'm pretty sure it gives you invincibility frames throughout whenever the whole limit bar up in the top right is has like any percentage in it.
According to my list, Sora, 7 years ago, you told everyone you did not believe in Santa Claus. Oh, that is unfortunate.
So despite me saving the worlds and going to save them again, I am on the naughty list just because I said I didn't believe in you 7 years ago. You have a grudge against me, sir.
Am I on your list too by any chance? It's me, Jack.
Yeah, that must be a really depressing feeling, honestly. Like, you come all this way to meet Santa, only to find out you're on the naughty list for something that so many people say.
This time?
It's a long story.
Of course, long story with Jack. There's a lot of chests in this world, too. Never really noticed. Or maybe it's just in Christmas Town. Honestly, I feel like I missed one. I don't think I did, but I wouldn't be surprised.
Why do we have to hide?
Silence. Well, this is a pleasant surprise. That fool Jack brought Sora and the others with him. Now we can deal with all of them at once.
What do you want us to do?
Who's there?
Yeah, I was about to say, that entrance isn't exactly very far from the entrance we came through, so...
Oh! It's Lock, Shock, and Barrel.
Not those three.
I assure you they're not with us.
Well, whatever the case, they've been quite naughty. Catch them and bring them back here. They're going to get a lecture.
Mr. Claus, I wanted to talk to you about Christmas first.
It'll have to wait. I need to see how things are progressing in my workshop.
By the way, it never really hit me how, like,
Come on, Jack.
Santa can have people from other worlds on his list.
Alright,
Which kind of implies that he knows about the other worlds. That's actually kind of crazy. And now I'm trying to imagine who else would be on the nice or naughty list. And by the way, I played Birth by Sleep at this point, so I'm going to be mentioning some particular characters. So just a little bit of a warning right there. But in case you haven't, make sure you either watch my Birth by Sleep playthrough, which is going to take a long time, or you get yourself up to date on that. But I want to imagine, like, how would, like, Xehanort... Okay, stop that attack. That attack is the worst one in the game. But I want to imagine, like, where would Xehanort fall in line? It's probably on the naughty list, but who knows? Like, imagine if Xehanort ended up being on the nice list. Like, he was actually doing all the stuff he's been doing for, like, a really good cause, which it isn't the case. Or at least as far as we know, it isn't the case. But who knows? He could end up being on the nice list. I mean, Sora's on the naughty list for just not believing in Santa, despite saving the worlds and all that. So, you know. I mean, Santa's never met Xehanort. He doesn't have a grudge. Also, Jack loves to just keep enemies in the air. It's good, but it's also really annoying when you're trying to, you know, kill enemies. Because I mentioned this before, but allies don't exactly do the most damage. So when they're just getting knocked up in the air, it's just really depressing seeing them up there because you kind of can't reach them unless you use Thunder. But if you don't have MP, well, good luck. Okay, I can't make anything, so we're not going to worry about that. What else is here? There's actually a few cutscenes. If I go now, I should be able to make it in... it should be fine. Oh, I missed that chest over there, but... I should be able to do this within 35 minutes. That's not too bad. I don't think the cutscenes are that long. And it's not exactly like there's too much else that I can really do. All I do is go over to like the graveyard on the left because I have to follow these footsteps. It's literally in the next room, so not too much of a spoiler. But I have to go into there, do whatever in there, which shouldn't take too long. Hopefully. Knowing Let's Plays, I say that and then it'll take forever, but I just do that real quick, and then I'm come back here to the save point, and then I end the episode. So, I think I got a relative plan down.
I was so looking forward to destroying that ridiculous Christmas town. But now that Sora and those imbeciles are here, I think a change of plan is called for. Revenge before pleasure, after all.
What kind of revenge?
The magnificent, malevolent kind, of course.
That sounds really bad.
Like Oogie's kind of bad.
And that's super duper bad.
Oogie Boogie? That bag of incensed insects? How intriguing. And where might I find him?
Jack and his dumb, stupid friends destroyed him.
Ah, yes. Now I remember. More intriguing still. I believe I'll bring your master back for you.
But yeah, that's also kind of weird because that kind of means that Maleficent can raise people from the dead. So it's kind of like, how do you lose when you, except for the fact of when you like die? Because, do any of the characters really die aside from Oogie Boogie in Kingdom Hearts 1? I mean, Jafar got locked in a lamp. Clayton died, but they didn't really care too much about him anyway, so he's not really worth bringing back. There wasn't really anyone in Wonderland that was on their side, so that doesn't count. Hades is the Lord of the Dead, so he can't die either, I don't think.
I feel like a million bugs.
Monstro didn't have anything.
Indeed.
There was Captain Hook, but he didn't die.
Do you remember Sora, Donald, and Goofy?
Remember them?
I think Oogie's actually the only one that ended up dying in one.
Forget what they did to me.
Interesting. Well, Oogie and Clayton, but they didn't care about Clayton, so.
That sounds bad.
And Jack helped.
Even worse.
They creamed ya.
That's right. That's right. That's one thing I won't be forgetting anytime soon. It's the last thing I remember. And it's the only thing I'll remember until I teach those clowns not to mess with Mr. Oogie Boogie.
Yes, that's right. That's the spirit. And I have the perfect plan already in mind. Have you ever heard of Christmas Town?
Mr. Oogie.
Wake up! Wake up! We want to see how bad you are.
It seems he needs more time to recover. You three, stay here and keep Sora and the others occupied. My heart is with you, but do not fail me.
There they are.
Stop them!
Tie him down.
Get him!
So yeah, remember that lock, shock, and barrel fight in Kingdom Hearts 1? Yeah, it's not exactly like that. It's very different from that fight, actually. And this is also a pretty decent time for me to use Valor Form, because all I can do... Well, actually no, I can use magic, but it'll be a lot more beneficial than actually just smack them. So, that's what we will be doing for most of the fight, at least. There are some times where I'm gonna have to take things a little bit slower, unfortunately, but for right now, just beating him with 2 Keyblades, it's working pretty well. Unfortunately, didn't get any form of level up from that. Also, I'm pretty sure that, yeah, that reaction command only works, like, the first time you do it, and then he moves up, and you can't do it anymore. I don't know if you can actually get that sticker. You have to be extremely lucky for you to be able to do that, but... Yeah, in this phase, now he's using these giant fire explosion things, or whatever they actually are. Just fireballs, I guess. And you can just reflect them, and they'll stun them for a little bit. That way you can attack them. So yeah, this boss is pretty easy. It's only... Oh, well, okay, he went out. But regardless... Oh, he's using all three. Okay, so I guess I kept fighting him so much that he skipped the phase. But there's another phase where he's supposed to continuously rain down... Ow. Stop it. But there's another phase where he continuously rains down... I really don't know what it is. It's probably like some form of lightning. No idea, really. But let's place Jack. But it's some kind of like a lightning attack, I guess. And it just continuously rains down. It's pretty easy to dodge because all you have to really do is be underneath them. And I need to... Thank you, Donald. Because I was about to say, I need to get a potion, but I was gonna get smacked, so I couldn't really deal with that at the time. I'm surprised that didn't hit me. And also you can block that chomping attack, which I have not been doing this entire fight. I think that was like the one time where I dealt with that. But yeah, it's kind of weird. I'm never really able to skip past the one phase where he's like spinning in the air and just shooting down lightning. That was fun for some reason. Let's go see if Mr. Oogie's ready. You don't kind of say that stuff out loud. Isn't he the one who tried to take over Halloween Town before? That's him. Fellows, I hope you're ready for trouble. Well, we're about to make it double. I'm just... kill me. Don't we have enough trouble already? Yeah, that's why it's being doubled. So, my joke is justified, except not really.
Confounded, and now I've lost my way. Oh, this is utter foolishness. I should be getting ready for Christmas.
Is that you, Mr. Santa Claus?
Yes, but please call me Santa Claus.
To be honest, I kind of don't know why you came out here if you need to be working on Christmas, because you said before you need to be checking up on your workshop, make sure everything is in check. So why are you here? And you're also behind on preparation. So again, why are you here?
Something to say to me about Christmas.
But that's just it. Please, go home and lock the door. And if Jack knocks, don't open it.
I mean, if he's gonna be in his workshop, he can't really be there to open it. And how would he know if it was Jack or not? I mean, Jack would probably say something. Knowing him, he would.
Up at once, then begin destroying Christmas Town. That's sure to make Sora and the other fools come running.
And then they're all mine.
Yes. And in the meantime, I'll turn Santa Claus into Santa Heartless.
They laugh very loudly as if they're not, like, 5 feet away from them. People, please, stop. Use your common sense. I mean, it clearly had the upper hand, but still. What's wrong, Sally? Jack, Oogie's kidnapped Santa Claus. Oh no, that did not sound like... that didn't sound convincing at all. And he's headed for Christmas Town. Come on, Jack, let's hurry. Alright, let's get over there. But really the only reason we're getting over there is to save, because I'm not trying to have any more cutscenes drag out this episode like last episode did. So I learned my lesson from... Oh goodness, no. Not these things. These things suck. Get rid of these. Quickly. No, okay, right. Forgot finishers. Oh, stop. But yeah, these things suck as well, because they will just smack you up into the air and combo you to infinity. But... and they also do a decent amount of damage whenever they do so. So, if you can, try to either avoid these things or take them out as soon as they get close to you. Because if you don't, they will make that giant tornado attack, and there's pretty much no escaping it, really. Alright. There we go. Now let's actually go through and save.
a little redecorating. Wait, something's not quite right. I know what it is. We just need a little more of that boogie flair.
I do hope our jolly old friend is looking forward to becoming a heartless.
I mean, if you kill him, that doesn't I would imagine that wouldn't exactly work. Which is kind of what Oogie's trying to do, I'm assuming.
Why don't you oogie on back where you came from? You're cramping my style.
Have you already forgotten who brought you back, you insolent bag of bugs?
Sorry, can't remember a thing.
Very well, you ingrate. You'll rue the day you spurned my help.
He almost seems like the person, like, I just got brought back, and now I'm against you. By the way, it's a wonder that didn't just blow his head off. And he'd be dead again.
That's Santa's house.
We've already established this, Donald. We know that, but we're going there in the next episode because, like I said before, I don't want this episode taking longer than it already is. So, in the next episode, we'll be going down to Santa's workshop and saving Santa and Christmas Town as well. But, until the next video, take care.